Hey everyone, this is Peggy with Sweet Tea Makery, and welcome to my live tonight. Took a little bit of work. Was having some technical difficulties, but I think I got it going. So hopefully um, that will will work. So if you're just joining me, say hello and let me know where you're viewing from, and welcome if you're a new viewer. And if you haven't already started following me, you can do that, while we get set up. So I'm going to tilt you down. So today's project, we're going to work on, just want to make sure I can see my comments, y'all. We're going to work making some holiday home decor. And when I say holiday home decor, we're going to make some table decor. Um, I like doing, you know, at Christmas time especially, I like to decorate my table. So one of the things, I do a centerpiece and all of that stuff, but one of the things that I always do is I make my own napkin rings. And so that's what we're going to be doing tonight. We're going to be using some Dollar Tree shower rings to make some napkin rings for my table setting. And later on in another live, we'll make a centerpiece for it. But I found years ago that napkin rings, especially holiday themed ones, are so expensive. And I just went online at Crate and Barrel, and y'all, they had a napkin ring. Seriously, all it was a ring, and it was uh, basically had a little sprig. And I'm going to just show you. It basically had a little sprig, little greenery sprig like this, glued to it, and that was it. And they were $5.95 each. So just to tell you how much they cost. Y'all, I'm getting something up on my screen. So hello, if you're just joining me, let me know you're here. I finally got to do this. Y'all, I hurt my ankle the other day, and some of the swelling's gone down. Thank goodness. Okay, so let's just get started. For this project, you're going to need your glue gun. I use both a hot and a cool shot, just depending on what I'm working on. You're going to need some plastic Dollar Tree shower curtains. They come, curtains, rings. They come 12 in there. Now, if you can't find them at Dollar Tree, I actually found them cheaper at for 94 cents, and they were white and black at Walmart. And they do have clear. They just didn't have clear at the Walmart that I was at. And Dollar General carries these. They're almost the exact same ones. Now they do make them with a rib, but I'm using the smooth today, so um, they do make a ribbed one, and it really doesn't. Well, I mean, it will make a difference if you're using ribbon to wrap it because it's ribbed and it will show through. And when I say ribbon, if you're going to wrap it with ribbon, that ribbing will show. And these are easy, simple things to do, super inexpensive. Um, and that's the whole point, is to just do something that's really cute and festive. So I picked up some of this tinsel. They have it at Dollar Tree. It's super cute. It's got these little stars. We're going to make one of those first. We'll see how many we can get through. Um, I don't have a particular number, but they had it in gold, so, and in red if you're depending on your theme. So I thought what we would do is and you just use different craft supplies like yarn, some of the greenery stems. Here, these are ones that you see on Pinterest a lot, where they actually take and make it. You can actually make the ring itself with the greenery, but I like to wrap it because it doesn't bend. And just to give you an example, so here's one. This is just a plain, simple one that looks like a Christmas wreath. I have not decorated it yet, but that is a candle ring, and it just gives it some stability versus just going and using, that. But you can, if you want to do it that way. So we're just going to set this aside for a minute. And basically, it's taking, different materials and just wrapping around. Now, this one is wired, so we may not need the glue until the end. But since it's wired, I'm going to start on this end that has this part here, and I'm just going to wrap some of that wire up around there just to get it started. And y'all, again, these are super simple. We may have to trim some off. All right, let's just trim it here. Probably too much, but that's okay. Hey, if you're just joining me, we're just having some fun doing some holiday decor that's super inexpensive, using mostly Dollar Tree items. Again, this garland is from Dollar Tree, and it's a shower curtain. Now, on this one, I'm doing a single ring. But depending on, what you want to do, you can glue them together to make them thicker, just so you, FYI. And sometimes I do that. So you see, and then of course you would need more to go around. It just depends on the thickness that you're wanting to look, for your table. But I love this little sparkly star one, y'all. And we're just having fun crafting. I hope y'all are having fun crafting. But this is something you can quickly make, and all I'm doing is going around. And the great thing about the clear ones is that it doesn't show through, so you can kind of shift it as you need it. And again, we're just going around this ring, and I am squishing it a little bit and pulling it. And you see how it's starting to look like? I just think it's just darling. The thing about this one with the stars, and I went ahead and got the gold, um, is because the stars is great for New Year's table setting as well. And I'm just going to let you know, so even if you're a wreath maker, just so you know, even if you're a wreath maker or you're making things in your shop, I'm going to tell you that you're going to need small, what we call small. So in the industry, in the vendor market industry, they call them smalls. So those are little things that you can sell. So what you can do is actually make these like 4 or 6 to, 4 or 6 in a package and sell them. And like I said, some of these things on Craft and Barrel that is as simple as this go for $5.95 each. So just an FYI. So then you might have to fluff it out and see you have the little ring. Now you can also make these as a actual craft ornament and not just a napkin um, holder. So, and it's more than just wrapping, so I'll just kind of give you a little show of what we can do. So I went and bought some miniature Christmas ornaments from Walmart, and if you find some at Dollar Tree, feel free to use those. Let's grab one of these. So, if you want to, you can just add some pretty little, these are from Dollar Tree, little balls. You can glue them on. But, let's see, I'm looking for, there they are. Okay. So you can also, just add, if you want to, add a Christmas tree. I'm trying to find them. Okay, here they are. So you can take these from Dollar Tree and paint them, or a snowflake, and these happen to have gold, and then you can attach it to the top, and I always go where I started from, which you can feel around and find it, and then add that to it. This is what I really want to do, and I couldn't find my little angels, is that I love the stars, and to glue an angel to the top, and I may come back and make another one and add that. But I just kind of wanted you to see this is what we're doing. And then we'll grab a napkin here. This is just a plain white one, but any of your ones that, you can match your decor. And I'm just going to fold this over. I didn't press it, so it's going to have some wrinkles on it. But, you can, whatever design of your napkins that you want to do. And sometimes I just roll them up just like this. I do all different kinds of napkins. I just want to quickly show you how that works. We'll make a napkin bow. But you see how decorative they look? They're just cute. So this is like the super simple basic one. And you can do different type of napkin folds, to make it look pretty. Like you can do the one that's shaped like a bow. I don't know if y'all have ever made those. Let's see if I can remember how. It's been a while. I used to know how to fold all kinds, like roses and bows. Let's see if I can get this one to work. Got some glitter on there. Let's see if I can get it to work. Okay. Well, we'll see. It's been a while, y'all, since I've made a done my folding of my napkins. But well, this is pretty close. So what you would do is you would take it and you would slide it into the tail of this bow, and you would also come and grab that one loop, okay? And we're going to pull it to the center. So this is how you make, y'all, it's been a while. I probably could make a prettier one, but you see how you can do that, and you can put a little gift on top, but just so you can see. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just not getting, let me see if I can get the comments to come up. Oh, hey Terry, hey Donald, hey Penny. Anyway, so this is the basic one. And let's see if I can keep that on my lap. So the next one we're going to do is we're going to use some of this fuzzy yarn. Okay, and it's super thick, so, it won't take much. And then again, I just loosen it up. And then I'm going to take and probably glue, we'll start off here. I want to be able to still get that on there. So I'm going to put a dab of glue like right here underneath, and we'll hold it there for a second. It's not going to take much. I'm using my Cool Shot this time. We'll see how it works. And let's just hold that down for a second. Y'all, my computer had to update, and it keeps telling me about antivirus. It's driving me crazy. Anyway, this is just a fun crafting home decor item. Okay, let's see if we can get that to slide back out. Yep, okay, it can. Okay, so again, I'm just going to wrap it, but I'm probably going to go ahead and add a little glue here on the top now. And what I love about this one, you can use any type of yarns. I have several different ones right here, but this one looks like to me like snow. I'm just going to hold it here for a second. And you're going to see here in a minute how this is going to look, y'all. It's so adorable. Do you decorate your tables for the holiday? Does anyone decorate their tables for the holiday? You can even use those pretty decorative paper plates and still do a cute little thing. Oh, you do? Okay. Do you do a different theme every year? Okay. Y'all, I don't know. I'm seeing some comments and some I'm not. And all we're doing is just going through and just wrapping it around. You see how it's starting to look like it's kind of like snow? That's just, I love this big fuzzy yarn. And you can, of course, again, get it in different colors, but I got white because there's so many things that can go with white. and I love them personally. And again, you can make, these in sets of 4 or 6, and sell them, in a package at your craft fairs. And I'm just telling you, people just love these. They think they're adorable. They're different. You'll be amazed what sells. And when something like this sells, you have something adorable and cute like this in your shop, then a lot of times they're more than likely going to look at your other items, like your bigger ticket items, like your wreaths, and make a purchase because they love this. All right, I'm going to stick this here, and I'm going to put some glue so we can finish it up. Don't be afraid to put a few of these things in your shop. I'm serious, y'all, because they'll come and they'll buy a little something here, and then they'll say, "Oh my gosh, it's so cute." And then they'll look at your wreath, especially if you can kind of do it a little theme to it. I'm just putting some more glue here to get it finished off. There we go. Okay, you see how isn't that cute? Now I got glue strings. Okay. Okay, so we have this one that looks like a little snow, and again, these can be made into little wreaths. You just tie a bow, and you can make these into ornaments too. So, again, I went to Walmart, and I picked up these adorable, and they're clips, mini ornaments. I picked up some of these, and if you're into the buffalo check, they had this little snowman hat. And my idea is I need to go around. All you have to do is press down, and you can find that little link where it first started, like right there. Okay, I do that because it's kind of flat there. And now you can try to to pin it, there, but I don't really want to do that, so I'm going to pop this off, and let's hope and pray that we don't break it. But we should be able just to pull that off just super easily. I'm going to kind of go in gentle because I don't really want to pull all the glitter around the brim off, so just being kind of careful. Then I'm going to cut that excess glue. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Let's find that flat part again. And you just have to feel around for it. There it is. Okay. So I'm going to just add some more glue to this part here. Actually, we'll just stick it on here. I think that's it. Feels like it. I feel like it's right there. So I'm going to add a little bit more glue. Okay, and then we're just going to hold that down for a second, make sure it sits. Y'all, my comments are not coming up. And again, these can be made into ornaments too. You don't have to just... Hey Michelle, how are you? I only got around to doing this live. But y'all, isn't that just adorable? Now you can leave it like that, or you can add a few little things. Like if you really want it to look like a snowman, again, isn't that cute, y'all? We can do, let's see. I think what we can do is kind of come up here in between that little ring. Yeah, let's see how this looks. I'm just taking a black pipe cleaner, and I'm coming in there and twisting it. And then we're just going to trim it off. Might go a little longer there. You see, and you can do, it can be look like a scarf, or it could be, hands, to the side. It just depends on what you want to do. Yep, that's staying. And those could be his little arms. And again, you can just kind of work that in there so that it's, I really should have did this first, is tie this on here first and then come back. But you can move this yarn around and work it. Work it where you're hiding the little arms, or glue it in. So let's see. Let's come back up through here. Pull it. I'm just going in between one of the wraps and twisting it a couple of times. And you may have to trim his little arms, because he looks a little long to me. Let's try it. And if you want a third one in there, all you have to do is, go through and add a third one. But you see, isn't that cute? What do y'all think? You think that's a cute idea for a napkin ring, or an ornament, whichever one you prefer. So if you really, really want to, you know, kind of dress it up, you can add a little bow here and a little scarf. And again, these are just simple, cute little things that you can do quick. I may have to use, this is a wired ribbon, it's a 5/8 ribbon, but you can see what I'm saying, which is you can come through and add a little scarf underneath. You see what I'm doing here? And you can just pull that around and make it, a little scarf, or you can just actually just cut it and pinch it and put a little decorative ball. Let's do that. Let's see how that looks. I'm just making this up on the fly. It's not, I make them whenever Christmas time comes around. I take out my plates or my whatever I'm going to use. Sometimes it's paper plates with the little decorative things on it, and let's see how that looks. Yeah, see, you can just add a little, you can pinch it and just glue it there. I'm trying to see if I have any little, I'll just take this. I don't think I have red one, but let's try black. You can just twist this around, kind of give it a little twist, and you see we can just trim it off. These are just ones I'm making up on the fly. I mean, I had some thought put into it, but, and see, you can just glue that up in there. Of course, I would use probably a red, but see, you can even dress it up even a little more, there. So that's another one, and I'll finish that up and we'll post it. But, you could do this and then take one of these little balls, from here, or one of the little red ones you see, and just glue it in, to hide that if you want to hide it. But that's another one. Let's put these to the side. And let's try one, let's do one of the greenery ones. How about that? So it will take this whole, for one ring, it's going to take this whole stem. So I just got these from Dollar Tree. It's just a bag of them. Use them for wreathing or anything else, any other crafts. And again, we just start wrapping. Y'all, it's just so simple. Mostly this craft is, I love the ones that are wired, because then you can, you don't have to work with so much glue. And I just start wrapping just like that, and it will take the whole one to go all the way around, and I'm pushing. And so once I get that done, then I'll come back, and if I need to adjust it, I just start pulling it down and adjusting it. But since I already have one made, we'll go ahead and use this one. So I'll put this one to the side, and this is how it's finished. I'm not worried about this. Is the end of it. There we go. I'm not worried about that. And it's clear, so you really cannot see it. So here's one of the things you can do, is you can take small little buttons. I'm not sure I brought my buttons in here with me. Or you can take berries a cluster of berries and make it into actually a wreath and make your little bow, for it. So that's a bunch of different, little different ways. Even the snowman hat will look just as cute on top of there if you chose to do that. But you can add a star to it. You can paint one of the Christmas trees and just add to it. Let's just take one out and see how they look. I didn't paint this one, but I can actually bring my paint in here. Not the green paint. These are a Dollar Tree for $1. And, usually I'll peel that off, but we don't have to. But anyway, you can paint that and add buttons to it. And then just once it's painted, you can glue the Christmas tree to it. If you want to add some holly, holly to it, or not holly, but beads or holly, you could add holly to it. So that's another idea. Here's just some leftovers. You see this, some leftover. Um, this is for a little more intricate one. This is some leftover of a stem. And y'all, this is the one. This is my favorite because I love cardinals. So this is the cardinal from the Dollar Tree. And when you see these, you've just got to grab them because they get gone super quick. Okay? And it's a clip. Let's see if I can. Oh, they taped it. I hate when they tape that down. It's not going to go anywhere in that package. Hey! Anyway, let me pull this down. But I do love cardinals. I'm probably going to do a cardinal tree this year. Let's see if we can take that off. So, again, you can wrap or glue and then add your cardinal to it. You see how it is? It's a little bit more intricate and it looks like a branch. So I thought that one came out really cute. So that's another option. And again, you can make it with just ribbon. You don't have to just do anything else, else to it. You can take buttons like these little snowflake buttons and add to yours. So let's make one with this regular yarn, okay? So this is a pretty yarn. It has it's kind of a grayish and it has a silver um, sparkle to it. And again, when the yarn, I usually end up going ahead and closing it, knowing where to start. We're going to start here, right here, and add some glue. And again, these are just super simple ones. And we'll do one that's wrapped with ribbon. We'll hold that there for a second. Oh, it's supposed to be a cool shot, but it's still pretty hot. And again, we're just going to wrap. Now with these, when you're using yarn, you can do it singly, but I tend to go over at least twice. If you're using a super thin yarn, you're going to need to go around 3 times. This is kind of a medium gauge yarn. And hopefully I have enough cut off. And you have to kind of, watch that you're pulling it, the tension, see that the tension is the same so that you're, it's not too tight on one area. I'll have to show y'all some thinner yarn than what I'm talking about. Let me grab it. It's right here. Oh, let's see if I can grab this one. So this is just a very simple, inexpensive yarn. You see how thin it is? From Walmart. If you're going to wrap your rings with this, you're going to need to go around at least 3 times. Go over it 3 times because it definitely will be kind of thin looking. And if you're going to use black, it's good. You can use these black ones, and then, or the clear ones. But it doesn't take long. And again, all these can be used as ornaments. You can use them to wrap and put on a gift bag. You don't have to use them just as napkin rings. You can gift them, to someone. You know, what I think is cute too is that you can put these on top of a wine bottle, and they slide right down on top of the wine bottle, and then just tie a little bow if you're going to gift wine. I've done that in the past. I've made these snowman ones before. So I always pick up those little miniature ornaments from wherever I see them. It really didn't take that long. For some reason, I'm taking longer. And again, if you really want it to be a little thicker, you can go around it again. Or if you want a wider one, you can double up and just glue them. And then you would just go over the whole thing. But I think everybody kind of knows that you can add to it. I don't think we have to do one here. We may just glue one just to see it. And I'm going to go ahead, I don't want it to open, so I'm just going to go ahead and go over this. You may have to go over the end, just because it kind of slides down in there, so you may have to go over it a little bit, you know what I mean, a little bit more, just to get it finished off. Okay, so we're off to the end. Yeah, okay. So I'm coming to the end, and I'm just going to put, see, it's kind of clear right there. I'm going to put a dab of glue right there, and I'm just going to pull it. Hold it, it's not too hot. And then we're just going to trim it off. So you've got this little ring here. Now you can certainly go through, just come back with the yarn and wrap it and make a bow. Or you can come back with a red yarn and make a yarn bow. Or you can come back and, it's just so many different possibilities. Like you can come back and wrap it separately like this. See what I'm saying? You can wrap it and then add, another coordinating color and just go along like that. See, if you wanted to do that, if you had green and wanted to do green and red, just depends on your colors. So again, what we would do with this is we would take that same theme and put the snowman hat on it. You can do all kinds of different ones. You can do, if you're doing, even the black and white looks good with it. Let's see if we can get this off. If you're doing a buffalo check one, okay. Of course, I would do it probably as more of a solid black one, but even the gray looks good. So you see how that looks? I think it's just cute. And again, you can use white pipe cleaners for his little arms. And again, I love snowmen, so I do a lot of snowman ones. Um, let's go back and see. I wanted to show you. Yeah. So this is actually just a piece of a pick that I didn't use. It's one of those ones that comes up and it's curly like that. You can actually use this type of thing and go around it. It's wired too, and you can actually go around it with one of those. It's kind of fabric covered, so then it has a polka dot look to it, so you can use something like that. Or let's see, I don't know if I'm going to do a red one. I don't think I'm going to do red. But I did want to show you a different variety of ones. Oh, we were going to do a fabric wrapped one. So, let's see. Do we want to do red, black and white, or red? I'm trying to think of what I can put on top of that. That would look cute. There's so many different things you can add. Like if we did, see that's too much to me. Let's see what else we have. Oh, okay. So we have this from Dollar Tree too, which are the mittens and the candy canes and the little booties. So if we did one that was black and white, let's try this. This is a wired ribbon, but you don't necessarily have to have a wired ribbon to do this. You can actually do it with a smaller version of it. And again, I'm closing it first. And I don't start right at that center. I always end up on it. Hey, I'm sorry, y'all. I get so focused on my crafting. I'm trying to get my comments to come up. Hey, thank you, Terry. I appreciate it. So again, we're going to put a little dab of glue, and we're going to just wrap this. I do the glue just to kind of keep it from sliding on me. Sorry, I'm a little congested today. And I'm not so concerned that I've overlapped here a little bit because we can pull that and wrap it. Wrap over it. And it is wired. And let's see. So this one's going to have to, I have to go straight across. You have to pull it a little taut. Let's get some ribbon going through here. And then you just have to start kind of going at an angle. You see how we're doing that? Oh, we just got to open it. I'm not closing it. I'm opening it again. I forgot. It's been a while since I've done these ribbon ones. But you kind of just keep going along and along. See how we're starting to wrap it? I'm trying to avoid cutting this as much as I can. Because I don't want to waste ribbon. But you just keep going at an angle. All the way around, pulling pretty tight. I'm just trying to give myself some slack. Normally I kind of would measure this out and see how much I needed. But since I decided to do this one, and y'all, I have some other ideas for napkin rings too that don't include Dollar Tree. Okay, so you get the idea. You see how this is making that there? And then you can, again, do a snowman hat on top of that. Or you can use these. Or if you have some, if you're doing something like a New Year's Eve one, and you have some old watches, I'd never throw my old watches away, because what's really cool is to make one like this and take your watch, your old watch piece, and glue to the top of that. That's really kind of a cool, neat idea. Okay, we're just going to take one of these off. And I'm just going to show you. So what I would do then is once it's finished, you can come and do your little decorative one. And you can do buttons if you want. I mean, there's so many possibilities. Just use your imagination. Don't be afraid to try something. And just hold it up to it and if it doesn't look good, then don't glue it down. Okay, I'm trying to think of everything that I've wanted to cover on super simple ones. I'm just going to set this one aside and we'll come back to that. Or we may not. We'll see. Alright, I'm just adding, moving these over. And because I have another one that I want to work on. So, or show you that we're going to be doing soon. So there's another one that I'm going to be doing. Um, Let me just finish this up for you so you can see. So here is a place setting that I picked up. This is a little sparkly one. And then I love this here. So it has a Christmas tree on it. And this is what I love. So let's grab one of our, that plain old white one. And if you wanted to do a bow, you could do a bow again. But I think we're just going to just gather this up, just so you see. I may end up doing a bow just to see how it looks. But you see how this can look when you're, add to your place setting. You see how pretty that looks and the sparkles. So then I've got a plate here. Well, I didn't bring my real plates. I just brought my chargers. So here's a charger. You could make it, if you wanted to go. This has sort of a silver. I pulled this one because although it's farmhouse, it has a little bit of a silver metallic look to it. So you can kind of see how that looks. Um, just to show you how pretty they just sparkle. And, here's a metal one, that you can, for your plate charger. What do y'all think? Y'all like that? Give me some hearts if you like it. And again, if you're not already following me, y'all, I do so many crafty things. I have so many ideas that sometimes I forget how many, how many things, I have to write them down. And I kind of wanted you to see how that looks. Like this is a charger. And let me just give you a close-up of it. See how sparkly that is? And then this would be so pretty if you had, a little angel on here. I may have to make an angel. Make craft to be up an angel. And then let's just show you how it looks like that. And I'm going to set that down. So you see how that looks? And it's just, so simple, y'all. And they're just darling. I personally love them. So if you're doing a Christmas one, let's see if we can make it back to a bow again. I think I did a little thick. Oh, this is a new napkin, so I haven't really washed this one. It's brand new. I usually wash them as soon as I get them and then dry them. See, I just can't quite get my little... Let's try this. It's been a while. Once you do them a lot, then you... Okay, that's better. That's a little more even. Okay. Trying to keep it from getting to the glue gun. I'm trying to make a bow. Let's get our points there. And we just do sort of that awareness ribbon look. And then you just adjust it up. Let's see. I have to flip it around this way. So we're doing an awareness ribbon type of fold here. Like that. There we go. I'm just trying to get the tails where they... But you get the idea. It's been a while. And then you come in through the first tail, and then you're going to grab that first loop. Okay, and what that does is it's going to cinch it in the middle. And again, this bow could look better, y'all. It's been a while since I've made bows with my napkins. Let me flip it around here. There we go. Just pull it a little tight. A little tighter. Okay. So, just practice making your... Here, we just do it. So we have it like that. Or you can put it at the top. And do it like that. However you want to look. I'm sorry, I hope y'all can see that. If you wanted a little bow at the top or a little bow at the bottom. I like it since this is offset. I kind of like it at the top so it looks like a wreath. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this. I'm going to be making some other type of tabletop decor using other items. Again, something different from this, from a plastic ring um, that you can also use in your home decor as well. And hopefully we'll get around. I'll be doing some other lives where we're making some centerpieces and things to go with your tape with my tablescapes. And sometimes I do these for other people as well. Like I'll go into their home and decorate their home for them and using whatever they have. So I take a big supply of different things and take my little Dollar Tree rings. And I'm telling y'all, these ladies absolutely love this idea. And it's something that they'll even sit down with you. And, when I've gone to decorate somebody's house, and they see what I'm doing, and they'll sit and help you do it, and they just love to do it. They go, "Oh my gosh, that's so cute! It's so simple." Um, anyway, so I hope that you enjoyed this cute little easy craft with Dollar Tree shower rings, and hope you join me for my day 5, and hopefully we'll do that tomorrow. We'll see how my ankle does since I twisted it and it's swollen. But if everything's going well, then we'll see you again tomorrow. And I'm on YouTube as well, so if you're not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, it's at Sweet Tea Makery. And I will upload this as well as some tutorials that I do not do on Facebook Live. I just have more time to video ahead of time, and that's more convenient to do that on my YouTube channel. So I hope y'all have a blessed day, and I hope that you have a awesome holiday season. And we'll see you again soon. And y'all take care. Bye now. Bye.